Good afternoon, Get Assist. We're going to talk about relating today. So, relating is a very key factor into your selling ability. It's all about building a rapport with an individual. So, small talk is great, but you want to be able to find points towards relating with a person. So, I'm going to break it down to a formula that's very simple for you guys. We call it FORMS. F.O.R.M.S. So, it stands for family, occupation, recreation, materials, and surroundings. Right? So, let's talk about the family aspect first. So when you're talking to somebody that has kids, an example, and you have children, talk about the fact that you have kids as well. It's a really great building term. Whether it be, you have siblings, I have siblings, family company. You meet with somebody that's a roofer and your brother's a roofer. Example, myself. I talk about my brother. He's been doing roofing for a long time. It gets people on the same page with you. Even with backgrounds. Being from the East Coast, Newfoundland, born and raised, I meet East Coasters on my travels. Alberta was very big for it. I think every fifth business that came in the door was a Newfoundlander, and I remember they used to send all the Newfoundlanders my way. Why? Because it's an instant engaging tool. It's like, oh, you're from Newfoundland, so am I, right? So we build that automatic relationship off the hop, right? If you don't have kids, you don't have siblings, you have dogs, right? They're part of the family. So you have a dog, I have a dog, right? So what kind of dogs do you have? You see fur on them? Talk about it, right? But family is important, right? If you talk about family, people can relate with family, right? Second thing, when it comes down to occupation. So it's what they do, right? So they're passionate, a lot of businesses, about the industry that they're in. Their friends and family are probably sick and tired of hearing them talking about the landscaping job that they did the other day, their wife included. So by finding out exactly what they do, getting engaged with it, pulling up their website, looking at their pictures, being like, oh my God, this is beautiful work. It allows it so that they feel important about the work that they do. They're not just some landscaper or roofer or paint company. They actually have that, you're putting them on the pedestal, right? So talking about what you do, relating with topics that go back to it. So if you got a, like my brother, roofer, right? I talk about the roofing industry. I get in depth into it. I ask them questions about their industry that they're into. It builds ammunition for myself as well as information so that when I'm talking to them again, or if I'm talking to another roofer as well, I've got more things that I can relate with. So, occupation, get to know the industries itself, put the importance factor out there, see what they're doing. It's going to help you guys out tremendously. Let's talk about the R, recreation, what they do in their pastime, right? So, if I catch somebody that is a Blue Jays fan, I'll talk about the Blue Jays, right? If they're a hockey fan, what's your favorite hockey team? What do you do on the side? You going camping this weekend? What are your plans for the weekend? You going camping? Fantastic. I'm a camper too as well. Like, where do you go? Up north. What's your poison when it comes down to areas that you want to camp in? Or even if it's things like mud bogging, swimming, playing pool, any kind of recreational stuff, right? We work hard. We want to find out what we do on the side, right? So focus on the recreation side of it. Think about what you enjoy doing. If you meet somebody that likes the same thing, talk about it. Uh, the M, materials, right? These are things that are tangible. Things like this, right? Things like a pen. If it has a logo on it, talk about that, right? Talk about their logo. They come in with a brand shirt on there. They ask about the logo. Get more informed about why they have that brand. They got a nice watch on. That's an awesome watch, man. Where'd you get it from? Right? So anything like that. Their vehicle wrap, any kind of materials that they have. Their cell phone. I've always joked, right? I'm an Android guy, so I talk about Android. If they have an iPhone, I'll beak a little bit, but at the end of the day, we're talking about something that's not relevant back to Get Assist itself, right? But it allows it so that it's filler towards your pitch, right? So talk about the material side of it, and the S, surroundings. So things that are around you. So the weather. It's a great topic to talk about for Canadians. It's if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes. So if it's raining, it's snowing, it's beautiful weather, just like today. It's plus 27 degrees in Mississauga. I'm talking about the weather with everybody. Oh my God, it's a beautiful day. What are your plans? Right? So it ties into everything else. Or even things around the business network itself, right? Topics that are going on within the community, right? It's allowing you so that you can actually be more engaging. It shows that you're a human being. You're not just some sales robot that is just selling for the sake of selling, right? Now, the thing about relating to as well, you always want to be sincere when it comes down to relating. You don't want to have it where you're just relating just for the sake of relating. You want to actually take general interest in what you're talking about, what they do, right? Because what it is they see that you're a good person, they see that you care about them, and if they feel that, they're going to be more of a friend with you, and they're going to be more likely to sign up with you, and that's a great thing. So build that relationship, build that rapport. Forms: family, occupation, recreation, materials, surroundings. Keep it in mind, everything is used as ammunition, right? So every little thing, even if it's some kind of a pendant that's on them. And I'll give you an example. I had a client in Edmonton a long time ago. They had this little fleur-de-lis that was on their shirt. And I talked about the fleur-de-lis, and we found out their background is from New Brunswick. And then we found out that they have family with the same last name that I knew family from, right? Which led to us just joking and laughing around for 5 minutes. And it just made it so that they say, I'm buying because of you. It's not buying because of the service that we provide. So mainly people buy because of you. So the more that you take in who they are, and the more that you can get on the same page with them and find things that you have in common, the easier that the process is going to be. So I hope the guys help you guys. I hope this helps you guys out, right? I wish you guys all the best in the relating side of it. If you have any questions as well when it comes down to relating, or different types of people that you want to talk about for relating, please comment in the section below. Happy hunting, guys. Get assist for life. Let's do this. Have a good day.